So I want to first thank the adults. First, Alex Brody, he put all of this together as he does every year. And then the four adults that went this year were Doug Wood, Emily Nine, Kim Horan, and myself. And thank you guys so much for everything that you guys did. There you are, there, hi. And then for the kids, so up here we have Megan Steele, Jack Ramsdale, Emma Denton, and Meredith Horan. Sadie, come on up, you were there as well. And then Jacob Howard is here somewhere. And then the other students were Colin Jones, Colin Brown, Emma Jones, and and McKenna Parks. So it's a really wonderful experience, and they're going to take some time to just tell you about how it was for them.
So like Charlotte said, I'm Meredith, and when we were in Charleston, every work camp has a theme. So the theme for this year was extraordinary, and it's how Jesus takes the ordinary and makes it extraordinary, and how everyday ordinary things can be extraordinary for some people, like our work that we did. So my resident, her name was Miss Sherry. She lived in the city of Dunbar, which is neighboring to Charleston, and she lived with her grandson and her daughter. They were really cute. And so my crew of 5 and I, we scraped and painted the entire outside of our house, the side porch, the front porch, the wood shingles on the house, the wood fence, and the kitchen. It was a lot of work to do. But we all really enjoyed it. We all had a lot of fun, and I'm still in touch with my crew, and I wouldn't have traded the experience for anything else.
I'm Emma, and my resident was Billy, and for his house, we had to paint the entire exterior of his house, rebuild one of his fences, build some handrails for his front porch, and build the back porch. And then we had to paint the fence that we made and paint his garage as well. So that was also a lot. But it was really nice because our resident, Billy, was always outside with us and would always be ready to help us whenever we needed anything. Like, we'd be going to take a ladder somewhere, and he'd just pick it up for us and take it there. He was really into helping us rebuild his house, and it was really nice to see. And my crew was also amazing, and I'm still in touch with them as well, so it was a lot of fun.
My name is Jack. My resident was named Irene. She was very elderly. She had adult grandkids and children that were in and out the whole time. Our job was painting the exterior of her house and removing and replacing deck boards on both her front and back porch, but I was on a double crew, so the workload was lightened. And it was, her grandchildren especially were in and out all the time, eager to help. At the beginning of the week, she didn't have a hose or something, so her son actually went out and bought one and installed it while we were there, which was nice. It was nice to see how they wanted to help us along to fix our house.
My name's Megan, and my resident was Miss Wandell. We had a pretty easy job. We had to paint the whole outside of our house and then 2 inside rooms. And so the first day, our crew got so much done, and we anticipated that we would have finished early. We thought we were going to finish Wednesday, which is a half day. But we kept working, and we realized that we weren't actually going to finish that early. So So we kept working till Friday, and even though our resident didn't really interact with us that much, we were talking to some of the neighbors around, and they were saying how grateful that she was. And so that was really great to hear, even if she didn't communicate directly with us, that she was really appreciative of our work, and we ended up getting the job done, and it looked really great. So.
I don't really have anything prepared, so I'll just talk about my resident. Her name was Judy, and her husband suffered a stroke 2 or 3 years ago and wasn't able to walk, and she lived in a mobile home, and during the floods, the entire skirting and everything had just been washed away, and her house was just almost destroyed. And so we repaired the skirting, and then we also built a wheelchair ramp because her husband wasn't able to go outside because the ramp that had been installed, the wood was all rotted out, so he really wasn't able to go anywhere or do anything. So we repaired the skirting. I actually got to paint a roof, and we built a wheelchair ramp, and it was really cool. On the last day, he actually got to go outside, and they were very emotional about it, but it was such a good thing to see him able to go outside and able to move around and do stuff. So it was a really good experience.
Well, we wanted to say that this wouldn't have been possible without you and your generous donations and your care cards that kept us going throughout the week, because without those, we wouldn't have been able to get the jobs done. So thank you.
Thanks, guys. And thank everyone, again, on behalf of Work Camp for everything that the church has done for them. And I know we really touched a lot of families and helped a lot of people. And it was just really wonderful seeing kids from all over the United States come together to help people. I know Doug and I, we were on the same crew, and we saw that with different crews coming to help us because we had a really big job. So everyone give these kids a round of applause.